Okay, come back here. So we're at 5.8. Okay, so what you must know is that your trading loss carried forward. When they say not restricted to relevant maximum means there's no restriction on the usage, the 5 million deduction allowance. Okay, so how you must do is you will do until the 47,500. Okay, right? If you still remember, we are going to look at this. We'll do until the 47,500, right? And then DTR is given after that. Okay. Oh, sorry. The total corporation tax, 46,600, not 47,500. Okay. So I just go through all this supposed to be brought to tax. Okay. Because they don't tell you anything. This is a resident company. You are taxed on worldwide income, right? Tax on worldwide income, right? They don't tell you anything. Okay, so you should do until 46,600. Yes.
What should use the past method then?
Yes, I'm going to show you. That's a good observation. Okay, I just wanted to say that. Then you started to ask already. Okay, never mind. Okay, now, for this, I can use the fast method to do. If you still remember, I don't have dividend income. I no need to do, but I no need to do like this, the marginal relief formula. Okay. Now you should know like, okay, I'm going to explain. Now when my TTP is 190, what's the band?
Yeah.
Okay, 50 is the lower rate, less than 50. Oh, sorry, not exceeding 50, 19%. Exceeding 250, 25. So 190 is in the middle. Now here, I don't have to adjust my bands because they didn't tell me anything about associates. I don't have to adjust my bands. Okay? They didn't tell me anything about associates. Okay. So it's in the middle. Now don't confuse and take the installment rates, installment bands. Okay, so you know that this marginal rate, right? So I told you that day there's a shortcut to do the marginal rate. This is how the shortcut. Now the shortcut can only be used if your TTP and augmented profit are the same. That means if you got dividend from unrelated company, you cannot use the shortcut. Okay, that's a fundamental rule. So the first step for you to do is to do this in the exam, get 46,600. Okay, then only you do the DTR. Okay, now how to get 46,600 the fast way? Remember? Okay, this is how I get it the fast way.
Sir,
Yes.
they got five.
Okay. From what? Then you cannot use this way. No, no, because it will not get the same answer. That's the reason. No, that one 5 o'clock. You sit down here, I show for you. I thought you stay near here. Okay, I think it's somebody else that I always see. I don't know why. Okay, now, never mind. You, okay, since I have your number, I'll message you later. Because you messaged me. Okay, now let's come back here. Now, the one Ivan asked, why the dividend, why not the same? Now, because you cannot use this formula, I want to go so deep into that, but I'll just, if you want to try, it's like you get a different answer and you cannot accept this. If got dividend, I cannot use this, right? Okay?
Sir,
Yes.
we cannot use for
Oh, it's got intra-group, it should be, what do you call that,
related.
unrelated dividend lah. But I mean, what it means is that if my augmented profit is different, okay, okay, wait, I'll go and see later, right? What I mean is that if the augmented profit is not the same as TTP, then we cannot use it, right? This one can only use if there's no unrelated dividend, okay, right. Okay, I will go and check that later, but you should know already the concept. So if it's dividend, we cannot use this. We have to use the formula that is available in the notes. Okay, now I'll move on. Yeah, the longer one. Because we must adjust these components. Okay, now, so I got 46,600 like this, 1926.5. Okay, now, so we go here. Uh, to our working, right? So your working now will have to count the DTR, right? So you should take the profits, right, before any deductions, right? At the end of the day, the taxable total profits will still have to tie back to 190. So you should list down 200, 100, 100, and then follow the rule. You must give the losses to the UK income, the trading income, and the lowest marginal rate of tax. So how do I find out? The lower one, property income is 10,000, so 10% rate, 10 or 100. Okay, Overlandian, 40%. Okay, so you should give it to Utopian because you want to maximize Overlandian's DTR. Okay, that's what we should do. So that's what we are doing here. And Olandia don't have. Then we just use 3 decimal point. This one they're not that particular compared to the indexation factor. Indexation factor must use 3 decimal point. This one, if you want to use the based on the spreadsheet you calculate, it's okay. As long as you write down the rate 24.526, which is the corporation tax divided by the TTP, corporation tax divided by TTP. Okay, as long as you write that, corporation tax divided by TTP. Okay, right? So you need to show the marker how you got that. Okay, most of y'all are quite clear in your workings, but there's a minority who just don't write anything and then very dangerous. So here, my corporation tax should also tie back to 46,600, right? It should tie back, but sometimes cannot because maybe you use 3 decimal point, so it's okay. 1, 2 pounds different is okay. So DTR is lower of UK tax on foreign income is this, we have calculated already, okay, and 10,000 given directly, okay. Sometimes they'll say based on this amount, then you must multiply with the gross amount, because tax usually on gross. And here 24,526 is UK tax on foreign income. So lower is this. So each one I will compare one by one. I cannot put all 4 together, right? It doesn't work like that. Okay, each source compare one by one. Okay, right? So you have, yes. Uh, not to say law, must allocate to UK because I want to maximize the DTR given to Utopia and Overlandia. So Overlandia is the highest tax rate. the highest tax rate, I don't want to allocate anything because I want to maximize the DTR. Yes, correct. That's the logic, right? If I allocate the 100,000 here, let's say got 210 here, I'll allocate to Overlandia 0, then lower of 0 and 40K is 0. Okay, so that's how you can see this question is actually a good learning uh, learning experience. Okay, so make sure you are able to look at a basic calculation, how we are going to do a DTR. Make sure you are able to do it. Okay, if you cannot, please ask. Okay, make sure you do it. Okay, okay. Now, I'm going to move on.